Welcome back to the show, everybody. Koihime, Enbu, RyoRaiRai, baby. I've been patiently waiting for this crack for so long. Like, yo, my thing is, even though this got announced finally at KSB earlier this year, which, by the way, I always love to watch KSB every year. It's one of my secret things to do that I don't tell nobody about, but should. But yo, you should watch KSB. Always got everything from the top to the classics. Always bringing the heat every year. Always love watching, and it always has some good announcements. And like I said, one of the things that came out of it this year was RyoRaiRai being announced coming soon to Steam and PS4. And yo, I have gathered a lot of information, but I knew one of the things I was going to have to do when it came to this day, where Uncle Triple was going to have to explain to you what the fuck is going on if you aren't familiar, is this. Koihime Enbu RyoRaiRai is the ultimate evolution and ultimate form of a game you might know as Shin Koihime Enbu Otome Taisen. It's a fighting game, a great fighting game that not a lot of people played because it only came out in Japan on a PS3 and also on PC before that, but nobody played it because there wasn't a real way to actually play it. The game was very okay for a first game in the series about characters in visual novels, even though some of the characters from the series were in a game called Twinkle Queen, which I probably should have played on this channel 50 fucking billion years ago. We're just gonna do that for shits and giggles. I thought that I was gonna have to do something. Fuck it. I'm gonna hook up a Wii and I'm gonna play Twinkle Queen, and then after that I'm gonna play Project Cerberus, and then remember how sad I am that no one's dubbed the Naomi version yet. So still waiting on that. But regardless, that game was a great game, but there was a lot to be desired in it, and a lot of refinement that went into Koihime Enbu. A game right now you can get on Steam for $5 motherfucking dollars, and it's worth every single fucking dollar you would pay for it for being $5. Just putting that out there. $5 right now. Spoiler later for, the next episode of Random Select, where we go through the scene sale and I tell you what the fuck to get. One of those things should be Dodon Policy Resurrection. You should get that for reasons we'll explain later. But regardless of that, when it comes to RyoRaiRai, one of the things I had to sit up here and ponder for a second was really explaining to you, the viewer, how and why this is important, and trying to make a case for understanding why this has to exist. RyoRaiRai is the perfection of two games that came before it that had the opportunity to learn and adapt and ultimately evolve to what it is. Now, explaining the chain of how you get to here and relating it to other games we'll try a couple. We could say that Otome Taisen is vanilla Street Fighter 4, and it really is that it's an idea, it works, but needs some refinement. Koihime Enbu is Super and Arcade Edition, in that we understand that the game needs refinements, and we make those refinements and add things that make the gameplay work better. RyoRaiRai is technically Ultra Street Fighter 4 because it's the game in its ultimate and final realization, and it does so many things great to the system that it works. And then I realized that that's not the quite apt description we're looking for. I need to lean a little bit more into what this is. It's an anime game, which is what you guys call it, right? So I think I've got it. Let's try this. Otome Taisen is Guilty Gear. More sharp reload, actually. Is that, you had a game before it that existed, but if we combine what Double X did and what Sharp Reload does for Double X, that's about that's about Otome Taisen for you. Slash in this case is Koihime Enbu, right? Because it's a refinement of what those first two games did, which is combined to one in our example, but it does it enough by giving characters new things and doing new stuff with the system, but keeping it mostly the same. RyoRaiRai is Action Core. It's Action Core and Action Core Plus all in one. Because it's everything you knew about the game, but enough changed about the game that makes the game better than any of its predecessors. That makes more sense. A couple of other things I was going with. I was going to try to squeeze in Melty Blood in this, but you probably really could. You could say that Otome Taisen is Melty Blood and React. That probably makes a lot of sense because you could take Melty Blood and React, squish them together, and that would be your Otome Taisen, which is a basic look and a refinement of the formula on a basic level. At Cadenza and version B and all the random versions in between that we've explained this before would be, and that is this Koihime Enbu, because we've learned our lesson and we've had a chance to refine it, but it's not quite perfect. RyoRaiRai is Actress Again. Actress Again version 1.07, version some blah blah blah, whatever. But thanks to the wonderful folks over there doing a thing with Melty Blood and stuff, you can get the ultimate super version with people who have done work for it, but that has nothing to do with it. But yeah, RyoRaiRai is Actress Again. It is. It is the full realization of what a thing can be, and I really think that's an even more apt description. If you want to go even deeper, you could probably, yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Let's try this. Otome Taisen is real bout, right? Real bout. Basic explanation, like you had a whole bunch of things before, fighting games or whatever. But real bout is the understanding of what Fatal Fury could be in its ultimate form as it is right now. Koihime Enbu, yeah, real bout special. A refinement of the thing you already know, but just enough to sit up here and to be, yo, this is gangster. But we can do more with this. RyoRaiRai is real bout 2. Real bout 2, I believe, Garo notwithstanding, is the ultimate expression of what a Fatal Fury game could be before Garo existed. Will this series get to a Garo? I don't know. But yo, knowing that this is coming to a hood near you very soon makes Uncle Triple very happy. Because this is my opportunity to say that you should play this game. In general, hell, you should go pick up Koihime Enbu, because you know why? It's on sale for $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 right now on that Steam sale, pimpin'. $5. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. $5 to get in on this crack. Game come on July 12th on everything. Now, before we get into activating Super Motherfucking Magic Box, there's a couple of other things that we also need to understand about this. Right now, as it is, 1, this is a game being sold completely separate from any version. That includes the PS4 version that exists, and that includes anything you may own on Steam or may buy for $5 as of right now while this thing is on sale. Number 2, as of right now, there is no talk of any physical release of this game on PS4. So here's an idea. Get at them boys over there at Limited Run. I forget who else be doing it. Get it whoever you need to get at and see if you can get a physical release, because that show what your boy is gonna do. So now that I've taken time to explain video games and their relation to them, also there was something I was really gonna try to make this stretch between. You know what? I think I can do that. I can do that. Okay. Before we get into Super Motherfucking Magic Box, I think I got one more for you. Otome Taisen is Darkstalkers the Night Warriors. It is a thing that has evolved from things that have come before it, but an experiment in thereof of how a fighting game can work with visual novel characters. We did this relation earlier, but I got you. Koihime Enbu is Vampire Hunter, because it is a refinement of what the game previously was, but in a way that you can understand it. RyoRaiRai is Vampire Savior, the ultimate expression of what this game can be. Maybe Darkstalkers aren't dead after all. When Darkstalkers coming back? I don't know. I could ask the same for where the hell the Virtual Fighter 6, or where the hell the Virtual Fighter 5 actual release of the game that is equal to its arcade counterpart. You may forever be stuck as a side game in a Yakuza game, but better none at all. This is what I'm finna do. I'm finna shut the fuck up now, because that's probably a good idea. I've talked long enough to try to convince you to see what this game is. Hopefully, because I haven't watched the trailer, maybe the trailer can explain better than me that what it is that's going on with it, and maybe all these allegories that I've made may make more sense. So, I've got an idea. Bring me Super Motherfucking Magic Box, bitch! Super Motherfucking Magic Box, bitch. You know what it is. Look, this is what we finna do. I'm finna activate trailer.exe. We finna do what we do, and you finna sit back and you finna enjoy this trailer. And then after that, you gonna save your money up. You gonna buy this damn game because, yo, you got a lot of games to buy the next couple of weeks. You know what come out 2 days from now. You better have your money for that. You better have your money for this. You better have my motherfucking money. Like ODB, I'm on my worst behavior. I just fuck with y'all, but I'm not fucking with y'all. Look, activate trailer.exe. Unknown games. M2, they emulate everything you love. This is Koihime Enbu. This is a thing. You should play this video game. You should play its predecessor. It's really, really fucking good. Animates really well, and a very deep fighting game, surprisingly enough, if you didn't think so. This is Choreo, one of the new characters that they added to this game. So, you know what I'm saying? She is really good. Like, really early on, like when it came out, it was dope. She was a dope character, still is. This is Kaku. She's the assist character. See, there's 2 new colors. Colors are important. There are other things you should be paying attention to that are important, like that thing in the middle, because that completely changes the way this game works. Also, the most important thing is that you can now select any character with any assist, because before they were bound to the character that you selected as your main. This completely changes how characters play and things like that. It is a wonderful thing that makes this game work better than it ever could before. And you know, the original game has this on Steam, and so did the PS4 version. It has new stages too, so you know, if you want to get down like that, you know, it's all good. I've been watching these for over a year with how much match footage I absorbed of this game. It's a whole fucking lot, because I watched this game, I'm still right here, I'm gonna say it, Million Author Arcana Blood. Square Enix needs to announce that shit dropping. Swear to God, on Hood. Announce that shit, please. Now get it, your boy. Are we done? I think we done. I think we DONE. So let's bring it back to ME. Hello. It's the one and the only. I'm back right here with you. Look. I need the streets to be on this when it come out. It come out July the 12th on PS4, and it come out on Steam. I need you to get this however it is that you need to get this. I'm not going to say anything, so I don't want to make promises I can't keep. But stay tuned to the channel, and I'll try the best I can to show you what's good with this game in its current state before RyoRaiRai comes out. Regardless of all of that being said, we have got more show for you as we always do. So, if you need to reload on some popcorn, do that now. Get your candy together, get your soda, get your drink of choice together. Man, the whole family down, because, yo, we got something special we doing right after these commercial messages. So be your ass back here after these commercial messages. Pretty please, we carry some... Man, just be your motherfucking ass right back here after these commercial messages.